Alright, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guess what happened this weekend? Cardi B attacks Nicki Minaj at Fashion Week party. All about Nicki Minaj liking a tweet. Are you guys fucking kidding me? Yeah, she attacked her in public in front of a bunch of rich white people in fashion over a tweet. So she had said welcome back on Twitter to Kodak Black. Nicki Minaj, like some sort of fans, tweet about it that was kind of going in on Cardi B, and was like, yo, that's gross, Cardi B, you have a child, be a better mom. And you know, Nicki was like, because I'm feeling petty and we beefing. Hey, we beefing. And I'm feeling a little petty. I'm just kidding, but no, she liked it. So this whole brawl started over a liked tweet. So I was also in the shade room because the shade room started posting everything as it's going down because the shade room is, you know, the shade room. And people were going in because I feel like it is not talking about your daughter by saying that you're a bad mom. Whoever made this up, she never said anything bad about her daughter. I was thinking Nicki called the little girl ugly or something. She came at you, Cardi, for your motherhood. You cannot put your daughter in it and call out victim and say, you're talking about my daughter, you're talking about my daughter. You could say, you're talking about my motherhood. I take care of my daughter. Don't talk about how I take care of my daughter. That's what you should have been saying. See, you played kind of a victim, which in this case, I don't feel like you were a victim. Girl, you got to have thicker skin. I think someone already told you that, though. So Cardi B came out with her own little statement saying, like, why she popped off. I think it's full of shit. I think you shouldn't never done what you have done, but we'll get more into that. So like basically she was like, Nicki Minaj has been trying to stop my bag the way I eat. You've been threatening other artists in the industry. Told them if they worked with me, you would stop fucking with them. Let's talk big shit about me. Addressed once in person, I addressed you once again in person, and every time you cop a plea. But when you mention my child, you choose to comment about me as a mother, make comments about my ability to take care of my daughter, which this, I haven't seen any proof of this. I think we only see the like tweet, but you know, I really feel like she just needs to focus on her career. I still don't think this gives you the right to throw your shoe at someone. You still look horrible. I mean, I don't know really what else to tell you. You can handle this better. I also wanted to mention the fact that she has been doing the same thing to Nicki Minaj. Lovely Tea has a video out there. Shout out to all my tea sippers. I'm a tea sipper. I love her. I need to try her tea. But yeah, Lovely Tea has an amazing video about this whole entire beef. Go watch it. I'll let you guys see what a few people on Twitter thought. She looks untouched, unbothered. I think Cardi B really messed up on this one because Nicki came out looking like the bigger person. She stood there. She did not act a fool, and she looked great. She did not take off her.
Cardi B runs up on Nicki Minaj at New York Fashion Week. Who fights in gowns? Girl, this is not the place. You don't have enough CDs up under your belt to get into a fight with anybody. You usually try to fight somebody when you got 3 or 4 successful CDs up under your belt. Not one, because you could be here today and gone tomorrow. Nicki handled everything correctly by being calm, cool, and collected. And security pull up on you, boom, boom, hit you in the forehead. Now you walking around with a knot. All because she liked a comment about you being a bad mother. So you go and act like a bad mother? You don't want to go to jail. Because you're going to be fighting every day. And if Offset is raising baby culture while you are in jail, when you get out, the baby going to be talking in auto-tunes. Don't do that to you and your baby. Be like Mariah Carey. She hates Nicki Minaj, but she cuts her with words. And they cut each other back and forth. You don't
Yes,
need to
Cardi
throw
B,
no...
you need to stop. You really just need to stop. Like, sometimes it's hard to take the high road, but, you know, today you took the L this weekend. You looked dumb. You did not look smart. You threw your shoes. You were yelling. You were screaming. You're going to lose endorsements. You're not going to be invited to certain places because they're going to think you act a fool. You remember, this is a white man's world. You can't be acting like that. Honestly, you showed your butt. You need to start, you know, really calculating. I don't know if you can hire a person to help you, like, not look at your social media or run your social media for you, because you over here acting a fool over a like. You look dumb. Like, you just look dumb. Like, there's no other things to say, but, like, really, if you really look at it, Cardi B fan, Nicki Minaj fan, she just looked dumb. You look like a negative-ass person. Straight up. You know, when some old tweets got pulled out of what you said about another mother's kid, you called the baby, like, retarded and all these other names. I mean, girl, you gotta really pick and choose your battles in life, you guys. When you have money and endorsements, do never act a fool. Don't pull the Cardi B. Don't do it. You don't sit up and call another girl's names about having a miscarriage, and then in another sentence be mad at Nicki for liking a comment saying you're a bad mom. Karma's a bitch. Yeah, it may have been a few months ago, but you dug yourself a hole. Now you don't look as good, my opinion. You know, honestly, I just don't know about Cardi B. You know, I think that she does not act like a person from the industry, and a lot of people say you could take the girl out the Bronx, but you can't take the Bronx out the girl, or da 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 da. And I'm sure there's people in the Bronx that don't even act like that. I just don't think it's a good image, and it really makes me question what the industry is really using her for. I think they like for her to act like a buffoon. I don't know what the record label is doing. I heard that they might be mad at her for the way she's been acting. Really think since Nicki's album dropped, she's been doing great. Look at her Fashion Week look. She has been killing the game. Everything has just been really working out for her. She has her own radio show right now, so she could speak her mind, tell the truth about everything that's been going on with her in the industry. I think a lot of people realize that maybe Nicki is jealous of Cardi, but maybe Cardi is actually jealous of Nicki. You know, to have that much anger and throw a shoe at someone, you have to be upset. A lot of people won't see it that way, but I totally do. I think you have to kind of be upset with someone to react that way in public. You have to. I also admit that my girl Nicki took some shots.
I ain't never played a whole position. I ain't never have to strip to get the pole position. The world for that, unlike a lot of these hoes, whether whack or lit, at least I could say I wrote.
I don't believe that these girls didn't like each other. I really believe that Atlantic Records put a lot of stuff in Cardi B's head. I really believe that even Remy Ma could have put a lot of stuff in Cardi B's head. Little Kim. We don't know what's really going behind the scenes. We're always thinking Nicki is the bad person, but I think it takes two to tango. They've both been liking hateful things about each other on the internet. They both. But honestly, I really think Cardi B stopped liking Nicki a long time ago. Honestly. And I think it had nothing to do with what Nicki did. I think she had to pick a side. And I think she leaned more on Remy Ma, Little Kim, and them side. Because remember, they did that big, huge event Remy Ma had? I'm not going to post a video of it. But, you know, I really think there's been some hatred since day one with this. I think Atlantic Records really is putting Cardi B against Nicki Minaj. Straight up. Industry shit. It really happens. And I'm not going to lie. Some of the stuff that Cardi B gets to do, no other black artist that is a woman would be able to do. So I really think she is getting special treatment in the industry. I really think that she has some jealousy against Nicki Minaj. I'm so tired of hearing the narrative that Nicki Minaj is jealous of her. I think to an extent, maybe she's mad at the fact that Cardi B didn't have to work hard for where she's at. Rightfully so, though. Anybody that had to really work hard for something and looks at someone that's given something on a silver spoon would feel some type of way. You know what I mean? Would feel maybe like, fuck, I worked so hard to get where I'm at, and this little girl don't even got to write her raps. She ain't got to do shit. She got social media, this, and this. She started on a television show, so she already kind of had a fan base. You know, Nicki Minaj really had to work for her shit. So all those people that hate on Nicki Minaj and say, oh, there's no such thing as a Nicki hate train, yes there is. And everybody in this industry is an asshole. I don't really believe that I believe there's a few nice people in this industry, but I think everybody has their egos. Same reason why Cardi B jumped out the window. It was her ego. And I don't think Cardi B is going to last in this industry at all. And let me put a clip in for you guys can know what's real. Okay, and we all know Lady Lusher was gonna get paid like a shit ton of money if she talked bad about Nicki Minaj. Like they were gonna pay her so much money to go against Nicki Minaj. I think it was like 25 million, if I believe. So honestly, people are really pulling strings behind the scenes. I'm a believer of that. I know it exists. Just like um Ebro in the morning. I call him Ebro in the morning. When he was in the studio for Queen Radio, he was like, "Don't you and Cardi got beef?" And she was like, "Well, shit, I didn't know we had beef." And he's like, "Well." It's so people are talking behind the scenes. You know what I mean? It's happening. Let's see what's popping on Queen Radio. I'll make a part 2 to this. Peace. Like, subscribe, share my video, comment below. Let's keep it peaceful. If you don't agree with me, that's okay. Just let's keep it peaceful.